Hello all you beauty people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below, we're finally trying out some of the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighters and the bronzer and blush duo. So I actually was able to get my hands on a few of these items. I didn't go ahead and purchase like the whole collection because A, that's too expensive, but B, I only chose the items that I was actually really interested in. There was a bronzer blush duo that I wasn't able to get my hands on. I forget what that one was. We'll talk about it here a little bit more in the video once we actually jump into it, but I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my review video over the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics and over some of the stuff that I was actually able to pick my hands up on. So before we jump in this video, you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and let's just go ahead and get started. So obviously you guys can see that I am barefaced. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in if I can. I think we're good right there. And talk about some of the products I was actually able to pick up from this line. So I got my ULTA box yesterday, I believe. It came while I was at work, but in general, I've got 3 products in here. Now, one of them I was actually able to pick up in store, and the other one I got the other 2 from online. But in general, I had an ULTA gift card that my fiance got me from Valentine's Day, and I was really saving it to purchase these items right here. So the 3 items I actually was able to pick up was 2 of the highlighters and then 1 of the bronzer blush duos. Now the one I really wanted, I think, was like the sun-kissed one, because I think that one was the one that was comparable or close to a dupe for the NARS Orgasm and Laguna bronzer duo that NARS has, and I really wanted that one so bad. I think that's why everyone picked that up, because A, it's like, I think it's like $10 cheaper than the NARS one, and the packaging is just like 10 times prettier. So let's just go ahead and look at what this looks like. If you guys haven't seen some of those videos, everyone's been coming out with the videos for Jaclyn Hill. Actually, I just watched on TikTok Michaela talking about how she tried out Jaclyn Hill's line that she had purchased herself. Jaclyn didn't even send it to her, but then she ended up actually showing up on Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat, and she was like, or not Snapchat, her storyline on IG, and she was like freaking out, flipping out, because she was like, I've always wanted Jaclyn Hill to recognize me. But you know, again, Michaela is just so amazing. I love her. She seems so down to earth. But I watched her review of it, and so I'm kind of curious if this is going to work out the same way. Obviously, everyone's skin tones are different. Everyone's skin complexions work in completely different ways, but in general. So this is what the bronzer blush duo looks like. Super pretty packaging, nice and thick and sturdy. It does have a magnetic. Now there's also a mirror as well, and then if you stop it, that's where it goes, but then it like clamps down. I think there's a magnet in here. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But in general, so this is what the bronzer blush duo looks like that I have. This is in Pink Me Up and Oh Honey. I don't remember what skin tone this one was meant for, but I think it was more or less for mine. So there is that. And then I also got 2 of the highlighters. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go in order. So I want to go ahead and try out the bronzer blush duo on my face, because obviously I don't have that much makeup on because I wanted to try it out in this video. So we're going to start off with that. Let me grab a bronzer brush really quickly that I use. And we'll get this on our face. Now, where is my... Go ahead and... So this brush, if I can get it, my puzzle. Actually, I just went through and actually washed all of my brushes. So this is the Gigi Gorgeous contour brush that I'm going to go ahead and use for bronzer on my face. Actually, I got this from Ipsy when Gigi did like an exclusive makeup line with them. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the bronzer and go ahead and coat that up. Now I have heard that the blushes don't show up so well. You really have to build them. So we will see. It's not bad. Let's see if we can build it up a little bit more. Now, I am very fair toned skinned right now at the moment, but I do apologize. I think it's because the foundation that I put on today was a little bit too dark than normal, and I tried to lighten it up, but it is what it is. So, but I mean, I think it's showing up pretty well. I think it's very natural, for sure, for me. So even in my fairer tone, I think it's showing up pretty well. Contour my nose really quickly. I always use the bronzer that I'm using to contour my nose. So, taking it all the way up. Also, question, what do you guys think about my brows? I tried the whole soap brow thing today. Trying something different, something new, because I watched Allie Glein's video recently about like trying to break her habits. So I tried to do the whole soap brow, and I also use a pomade today, which is really weird for me because I never use that. Trying to venture out. I need to go through my makeup collection in an upcoming video I really want to do. It's kind of just go through my main drawer that I have here and like shop my stash and like put things back, kind of what Paige Corn does in her channel. So yeah, this is what the bronzer looks like so far. So again, I think it looks pretty nice. I feel like it's, again, if my foundation was the right shade, I think this would probably look better. So this might be a me fault, but it does look really natural. It does feel really nice and silky on the skin. So I think so far, so good. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the blush right here. This is in Pick Me Up. Now again, there's a little bit of kick up, obviously. It's going to be like that. That's just how it is. But the one thing I've heard about the blushes is that they take time to build. Like you really have to dig into it, and I'm really digging into it, and you can see all the kick up that I'm getting, but I just want to make sure I get it onto my, like, on here. Is that showing up to you guys? I mean, it's kind of showing up now. I'm really trying to build that up. And maybe I need more of a denser brush, but this is the Lexi 514 blush brush. So that's why I'm using this one, because that's what it's meant for. And it's showing up. Again, very natural. I think, again, for my fair tone skin, I think if I didn't mess up with my foundation, I think this would probably be looking a little bit better on me. But again, that's also why I wanted the other one, because it was a little bit more of a deeper tone. And when I went onto the Ulta website, this was the only one that was left. And then a few days later, a bunch of them popped up again. I think it's because a lot of times when they do releases that they only put so much of the stock up on the website to see how much is actually going to be bought, and they keep extra. A, in case something goes wrong, but B, also just so they have backups, I guess. I mean, I've seen that happen with other like releases, especially like they put so much product out for certain countries, and then if certain countries don't buy it up, and they release it up to the country like has the most sales. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, they've done that a lot with like different brands. So alright, so that is what the bronzer and blush looks like on my face. Obviously me trying to like see it here on this is a little bit different compared to when I'm actually going to look back on the footage, but in my actual mirror, I think it looks pretty good. I like it. It's very natural, very cute and pink, and yeah. So cool beans on that. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some swatches really quickly as well on my arm, so you guys can actually see even more what they're supposed to look like. Alright, now moving on, we have the highlighters we have here. So I have two different highlighters that I was able to pick up. I got Iced, which I think is going to look more better on my skin tone. And then we also picked up the other one, which was in Spark. So Spark was the one I actually was able to pick up in store because Iced was already sold out, which is actually kind of weird. So when I went to my Ulta on launch day, I even called the store ahead of time, checked the Ulta website, made sure we were good to go. And then when I got there, they actually didn't have the full display up because the manager said that they didn't get the full truck with everything on it. So the next day they should have it. Well, apparently the next day, I don't know if they didn't have it or what, because when I went to check the website to go in-store try and see if I can get that Sun-Kissed bronzer and duo, it already said they were sold out. So I have no idea what was going on. So this is what the packaging looks like for the highlighters. This is more on the gold side compared to the blackish brown packaging on this one. But they all have the upraised J. And then they still have a Jaclyn right here. And then these are the two shades. This is going to be an iced, what seems more as like a champagne-y color. As you can see, our champagne rose gold kind of shade. And then you have this one, which is more of, yeah, like that champagne kind of goldish color. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch those really quickly. We're gonna go in with iced first on my finger. And swatch that right there. So that is what ice looks like. Very pretty. Ooh, and the formula feels so creamy. Like I'm amazed. I mean, I knew she wouldn't disappoint, at least with highlighters, because, you know, the whole fiasco she had with the lip products, the lipsticks, and now she's coming out with new lip products. Like, what? So yeah, she's doing it again. We'll see what happens. And now, so the next one is going to be in Sparks. So look how pretty those are, just like right next to each other. Ugh, so good. And obviously, again, they're gonna look really pretty on my fair skin tone. The Sparks one is a little bit more on the yellow side than I thought it was going to be, but I definitely know iced will probably look the best on me. So let's just go ahead and try that out. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe M510 brush, which is meant for highlighting. I'm so excited. This is going into iced. Again, we are getting just a little bit of kick up, but it's not much. And here we go. That looks so pretty. Like, hi. Stealing the show there, are we? Stealing the show. Put a little bit of that on my tip of my nose right there for us. Like, can we just say how stunning these are? Alright, should I dare to put the other one on the other side just to see? Why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. So clean off that brush really quickly is what I'm doing. And then now we're going to go ahead and dive into Sparks and try that on the other side. Just so beautiful. These are just stunning. The formula just feels so smooth. Like, I'm definitely gonna make sure I use these for sure. So like looking at it in the mirror in front of me, trying not to block you guys at the same time. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think I like Sparks more. I actually think I like Sparks more on my skin tone more than I like the other one. I thought I was gonna like iced more, but apparently I don't. I like Sparks more. So Sparks, or this is the one that is iced, and I think it's just a little bit too of a, again, icy tone to me. It doesn't look like it's blending in so good. Maybe if I had a different bronzer and blush on, maybe I might like it a little bit better. But with this bronzer and blush, and also the way that my foundation and everything looks right now, I think that Sparks looks better. But you guys let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are and what you are thinking. So yeah, that is how those bronzers and blush duos look. Clutch, so clutch. Let's zoom you eyes out for a second really quickly. But yeah, overall I think I really like them a lot, so we are good to go. Would I purchase more of them? I might hold off for a little while unless I can get my hands on that sun-kissed one. I think that's the only other one I would like to add to my collection. Everything else I think I'm gonna just like pass on. I know there was like a loose one that was more like the purpley side. I don't need that in my collection. I have a few highlighters that are more on the purpley side, and it's not really something I need at this moment. So it is what it is. But yeah, so there's my thoughts. blush and bronzer duo, good. I just want to get a different color or have a different fairer foundation that actually matches me just a little bit better. And then the highlighters, we're good. We're good to go on the highlighters. So I'm excited to play with these a little bit more. And again, just rearrange my actual like everyday makeup collection and add those into it somewhere in there, because I definitely do that. I feel like I've been using the same products over and over and over again. I've recently just started to change up some of my foundations and switch out to some other products, because again, I have a lot of makeup. It is a little bit ridiculous. And I want to be able to like take the time to actually review more products and actually switch up my favorites, because I feel like when I do favorite videos, sometimes I'm repeating some of the same products. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But I've definitely been switching up a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of content I want to push out somewhere in this coming month once I actually get time. I'm trying to film a lot this weekend as much as possible, because next week I kind of have a full busy schedule next week. So hopefully I can try and get some of these videos up. Hopefully this might go up this weekend, or it might just go up on Monday. But it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this video so much. Again, let me know your comments down below. Have you tried any of these products out? What your thoughts are? I need to know. But also, don't forget to enter into the giveaway I've got going on right now at the moment. I'm doing a collab video with my friend Shout Up at Sharon here on YouTube. We're both giving away a $20 e-gift card. So probably you could use that $20 e-gift card if you wanted to pick up your own Jaclyn Hill Cosmetic stuff if there's stuff still available, and also still get points for it at the same time, because that's what I did too. Girl, I wanted to make sure I got my points through ULTA instead of purchasing it through her website. You only had to wait a few more weeks, so it is what it is. It's out now. Things are releasing. Again, do what you want with it. But again, check out that video. I will link it down below, but I'll also put it at the end of this video in the square card, you know what I mean? The end card screen. I think that's what that's called. But enough rambling. You guys have a beautiful day. Before we end this video, you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you know you want to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.